Thanks so much for joining us today to learn about the mspWellness Microgrant Program. My name is Frances Huntley. I am the Strategic Partnership Program Manager at the Minneapolis Regional Chamber. I lead the mspWellness Initiative and support a couple of other initiatives focused on business resources as well. Great to be here with you today. It's exciting to be able to share this opportunity with small businesses and organizations in Minneapolis. This is my second year managing the program, and it's really come to be a high point in my work, being able to provide assistance to small organizations, many of whom may not have the resources to do the same things that larger organizations can do in terms of wellness programs, but who are committed to doing what they can and watching them implement projects that really make a difference in the lives of their employees. It's just been a pleasure. So happy to be here today with a new round of funding. Let's see. Let's get into it here. Here's a quick look at our agenda for today. I'll start by giving a brief overview of the mspWellness partnership, and we'll just talk for a minute about what we mean by worksite wellness and why the chamber is taking a lead in this space. Then we'll get right to why we're all here and talk about the details of the program, the eligibility criteria, examples of possible projects, timeline, and then we'll leave plenty of space for questions at the end. We are on a webinar today. I did mean for this to be a Zoom meeting. I apologize. So you'll just have to use the chat feature if there are questions or the Q&A. I'll look at that at the end. And then please feel free to reach out to me afterwards. I'll have my email up on one of these slides. And then I am recording this session, so I'll share this PowerPoint with everyone later today. You can pass it along to other folks in your organization that might be the project lead or help with the application if you choose to apply. So the mspWellness partnership is as a whole a partnership between the Minneapolis Regional Chamber, the Minneapolis Health Department, and the Hennepin County Public Health Department. The initiative is designed to bring employers in Minneapolis and Hennepin County tools and resources to help their employees live well and cultivate a culture of health. mspWellness.com is our website if you'd like to learn more about the initiative and other programs and elements we're offering. I'm excited this year we have some really great programming lined up, pretty much monthly, both virtual and in-person events, starting with a webinar next month on February 27th that we'll do in collaboration with the Alzheimer's Association. That'll be about supporting caregivers in the workplace. So definitely tune into that if you can. You can register for that at mspWellness.com or minneapolischamber.com. And when we talk about worksite wellness specifically, we're not necessarily talking about full-blown corporate or large wellness programs. We're really looking to meet folks where they are in their workplace wellness journey, whether you have a really well-developed program or just starting to think about how you can offer health and wellness supports to employees. Worksite wellness is really any activity or policy designed to support or encourage healthy behavior, well-being, and safety at the workplace. And we think worksite wellness is important for a lot of reasons, especially as I mentioned, COVID exacerbated a lot of mental and social health issues, and also really the role that employers play and the impact they can have through workplace programs and policies. And we at the Chamber know that hiring and retaining talent really continues to be a really challenging issue for many employers right now. And we also know that worksite wellness programs can help employees feel valued, make healthier choices, and that leads to a lot of benefits for a business. So this is a strategy that really makes sense for everyone involved. Let's get to the microgrant program, the reason why you are all here. These microgrants are meant to be a catalyst for implementing policies and programs that improve and enhance employee well-being. We are looking for projects and proposals that focus on changing workplace policies, systems, and environments in order to create impactful and long-lasting changes and improvements. The program is funded by SHIP, the Minnesota Department of Health statewide improvement partnership grant. This year, microgrants can be up to $2,000, and we at the Minneapolis Regional Chamber will administer the funds to each organization. We do have grantees sign an MOU after they are selected for the program, in which you would agree to comply with the reporting requirements in accordance with the state. And the total amount of each microgrant is determined by the budget that you'll submit with your application and the approval of the Minneapolis Health Department, ensuring that the budget items you list are eligible expenses. We'll get more into that in just a bit. Really just two eligibility criteria. An organization needs to be located or have a branch in Minneapolis, and then have between 10 and 100 full-time employees. Excuse me. Looking at the types of projects that can be funded, there are 5 categories that fall within the SHIP guidelines: breastfeeding support, commercial tobacco-free work sites, healthy eating, physical activity, and well-being. When you complete the application, you'll want to outline your proposed project and ensure that it falls within one of these categories. Just to give you some ideas, here are some examples of projects that are eligible: developing a policy that supports chest and breastfeeding individuals, and can include the creation of a lactation room, healthy snack stations, mapping out walking routes for employees to get to and from work, developing a commercial tobacco-free worksite policy, and then creating a wellness room at your worksite and developing a policy that encourages employees to take breaks during the workday and recharge. We really recommend that when you think about the type of project you might want to propose, that you gather some employee feedback or choose a project that addresses something you know your employees have expressed a need or a strong desire for. Definitely, if you have something in mind and you're not sure if it would be an eligible project, please reach out to me. I'm happy to jump on a call or just confirm via email, so you don't have to go through the application feeling unsure. And here you can see some of the projects that we've funded over the last couple of years. In 2022, we had 5 organizations that we partnered with, and then last year we had 12. And we saw some really amazing transformations and some great feedback that came from employees at the end. Again, I'll note that these projects were informed by employees and what they had expressed interest in or need for, and that was really important for employee engagement and the overall success of each project. A couple more projects that we funded here, some good before and afters. The last thing I want to share was some specific examples of what can and can't be funded according to the state guidelines. There are 3 main categories of expenses here, but again, if you have other ideas and you're not sure about whether to qualify, please reach out. We definitely want to work with folks to get these projects approved, so more than willing to assist with the application process. You can see here some items that are eligible for new break room spaces, items that are eligible for new wellness rooms or spaces for breast and chest feeding individuals, and then items that would be eligible for physical activity or exercise spaces. And this is also all in the program overview document that you can find at mspWellness.com/microgrants. When you're on that page, you'll find the application, a PDF so you can review, the program overview, which we recommend you review before applying, and then the link to the application. And as I'm sure you're aware, the application period is open now until February 19th. That gives everyone another few weeks to think about project ideas, ask questions, talk to your employees, and submit the application. I will say we've made the application process relatively short and simple. It doesn't take too much time. The main things will be determining what project you'd like to implement based on your unique organization's needs and being as detailed as possible. about that project and project plan in the application. Again, more than willing to help with that process. And after that, we will have a selection committee that will review applications. We'll notify folks if they were selected by the first week of April. In April, we'll do an onboarding session with folks who were selected to give more details, what to expect in the process, what reporting requirements will be, and then we'll start writing the scopes of work, and everyone will start their projects at the end of April. So with that, I will check and see if we have any questions here. It doesn't look like it right off the bat. And again, I will be sharing these slides with attendees later today. See anything in the Q&A? Nothing in the chat. I'll hang out for another minute just in case folks do have questions. Otherwise, thanks so much for joining today. Look forward to possibly working with many of you. Have a great day.